Our next speaker is pretty exciting because just this week they heard what we were doing and literally they didn't flow, but they flew on an airplane to come be here with us today because they know how important this issue is. So we have three very exciting, very passionate NFL former players who have come just to speak to us, to share with us what they think about this issue. These NFL players are taking the issue of violence against women and girls off the field, and they are really taking a stand. Please welcome Robert Griffith, Robert McNeil, just Ryan McNeil, and Warwick Dunn. Yes, it's a go. Yes.
All right, we're gonna get this right. There we go. How's everybody doing? All right. This is a little last minute, so I wanted to make sure we got our thoughts out clearly. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine, former player Ryan McNeil. Ryan played 12 years. I played 13 years in the NFL. Ryan got drafted by Detroit in 1993. He led the NFL in interceptions in 1997 as a member of the St. Louis Rams. And he also is the father of two beautiful daughters. So that's why we're here. First of all, I'd like to, yes, please clap. I'd like to say that it's just, thanks for having us. We appreciate all the efforts. We'd like to thank Eve Ensler and former President Jimmy Carter on their stance and all of the power and the influence they've put in eliminating domestic violence in today's women. And we also champion the fact that they can have the whole world rise up on today. And so we are appreciative of being here. As she noted, I am Robert Griffith. I am a 13-year veteran. My last year was in 2006. I am not representing the NFL nor the NFLPA, but I am representing what this cause means to me. I am a man that was raised in a household full of women. My mom is the matriarch of our family, sisters, aunts, nieces, and I'm here for that reason. Domestic abuse, to me, is something that strikes the family. It's something that is inherent into the destruction of the fabric of the family, and it's something that is, I want to champion those that have the ability to eliminate that. And I want to get to my notes. I want to really get you guys exactly what I have. Bear with me, excuse me, guys. Okay. So, yes. One of the real issues is that these issues have been glossed over, and we want to make sure that we understand that this is something that cannot be ignored, nor should it be sensationalized in the news media as celebrity entertainment, as we've seen. As a former player, I understand the juggernaut that the NFL marketing machine brings. I also understand that it gives us an opportunity to be men and to be real men. The NFL, everybody watched the NFL. Who watched the NFL? Okay. Well, the NFL, as you know, was watched by 114 million people around the globe. And, it is the most, to date, the most watched show on the history of Earth today, the Super Bowl. And what that brings to me, it brings me down to my core, and that core is thinking about the things that my dad talked to me about when I was a kid. He said, son, bet on yourself. Bet on the fact that you can do the right things. Bet on the fact that you can be a man and be a leader. And so I'm championing, along with Ryan, for the NFL players, current and former, and players all around the world, to bet on themselves, to be men, to be real leaders of our communities. We have a social responsibility as former players with influence. The spotlight is on us to champion these efforts, and we are here to put up one finger to help and use our influence to do that. The other thing I want to mention, excuse me as I go to my notes, you know, as the time goes on, we have an opportunity to do a few things. We have an opportunity to shed light on this topic, but also reach out to our friends, reach out to our families, reach out to the guys that we know. I can talk to guys on different teams, influential people that are in other areas of the country, and get them on board to populate this around the world. And I'm talking about Twitter, Facebook, any way we can possibly get the awareness and not have it be glossed over by the next news cycle. So that's why we're here. And that's why I have my finger in the air. And that's why I'm here at 1 Billion Rising to do that. And I'm going to pass that over to Ryan. Thanks for having me, everybody. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Robert. As Robert mentioned, some of the accolades that I accomplished while in the NFL, well, I'm not here, as he mentioned, as an NFL player. I'm here as a father, I'm here as a son, as a cousin, as a brother. And it's simple. If it wasn't for my mother, then I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for any of our mothers, we wouldn't be here. Man has accomplished a lot in medicine, the theory of evolution. You know, we had the first man on the moon, theory of relativity, you name it. The list goes on and on about man, the male species' accomplishments. But yet, in our history, has man given birth, you know? And that's one thing that, you know, kind of reflects back to me with my family and my mother. And like Rob, I grew up with a house full of women, my mom, my aunt, and 2 girl cousins. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, when somebody makes a big play in a game and the camera's on them, we say, "Hi, Mom," instead of "Hi, Dad." We know better, and like Rob said, we love to lead by examples. When you reach the level of professional sports, you have a bunch of alpha males, you know, the best of the best. And sometimes we make mistakes. And what I've liked and what I've seen is that those who have made mistakes, they've owned up to it. And hopefully they don't make those mistakes again. But in closing, I just want all of you to know that we see you, we need you, we care for you, and we love you. And so we're gonna help, as Rob said, be 1 billion and rising. Thank you.
And this is something that Ryan and I, that we're involved. We'll be here next year. We'll be promoting all of the efforts that you guys are championing across over the year. And we really want to make this an impact in the lives of men, not just women, men, to put this on their radar, to do the right thing, and to lead by example. Thanks for having us, you guys.